Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome. I'm super excited to show you guys another new camp tour, especially with a new camp update that recently came out not too long ago, and to be exact 2 months ago. I did update my camp, and it's definitely been more funner, more easier to build this camp, so super excited to show you guys. I'm really proud with this build actually. I feel like it's bigger, it's better, and yep, super excited. Now I'm gonna leave a timestamp right below in the comment section so that way you guys can skip straight to the camp tour. I'm just gonna mention a few things. First things first, happy holidays to everyone, of course. And of course, I know it has been quite some time since I've last uploaded, but I just want to let you guys know I still am excited to show you guys some new armors that came out, some new, of course, outfits too. I still want to continue doing those showcases just to show everyone how it looks like in the game as well. So, oh, there goes my little pet here. His name is Loki. Welcome, Loki. He's my little doggy here, my new pet. He's super cute. Anyways, but I'm super excited about this. I know I haven't really been on here as often, haven't really been uploading as much, but still super stoked now, and especially with the new season of the TV show, you know, this season 2 is coming out soon, so it has definitely got me excited to play Fallout again. You know, I feel like I haven't really been playing the game, to be honest, just because like I feel pretty satisfied with everything I've done in the game already, you know. But I mean, I got a lot of catching up to do, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a lot of updates, a lot of outfits, a lot of camp stuff, a lot of freaking, even some new quests that I haven't even finished. Like, I'm like, I need to get back into that, especially with the Ohio update. It recently came out a couple days ago, and I already went and checked out the land, the Ohio land, so everything looks pretty cool. Super excited to, yeah, just continue that. So let's get right into the camp tour. As you can see, I am sitting down in my camp right now, but I do want to show you guys how it looks like from above. Let me see if I can get a stand up right here. So let me get this out for you guys. So as you can see, this is how the camp looks from above. So of course, you know, as usual, I do like making my Brotherhood camps, you know, representing the Brotherhood here. So as always, this is a camp for Brotherhood, and let's take a look-see now. Let's get out of here, the camera section. So as you can tell, if we face right here in the front, here we have the entrance. Let's take a look here. So the entrance, a couple of barricades here. I still got my statue up there of the Brotherhood. Now if you go inside, we enter, turn around. This is how it looks like from the back side for the entrance. So on the right side we have of course, my collector here, my Protectron. Left, my generator. This is where I left it. Now if we turn back around, how it looks like when you enter, right? Look around to your left, couple of buildings in here. We won't enter them yet. I'll go one by one so you guys can take a look at everything that I've built here. And then to the right, a couple of tents here and one building here too. Okay, so when you look through the middle part, couple of small details here. We have like the little ring of fire pit right here, and a chair and a table. Usually Solomon likes to sit here, so that's where I left it, so he can like sit there. Of course, I got my little doghouse right here, perfect area for him. And then now we're gonna look at the first tent right here. So the first tent we got, you know, where we do our trading here. So the vending machines are gonna be here, and of course, what makes you special right here, so that anytime a player comes in, they know where to get everything, and usually it's right there. So right here, small decor, just a little plant right here, just to not make it look so empty. Now of course, this is where Solomon stays. This is his doctor's den right here. I do have a sign right here so I can let you know that this is like a med bay. So here he is. I put a wig on him.
How's the wasteland treating you?
I feel like he looks better like this. And let's take a look see here. So we have here, to make it look like a med bay right here, so we got a chemistry station, a clean sink, a poster of the Vault Boy here holding a soap, you know, kind of letting you know that right here is where you wash your hands, of course. Now, right here to the left-hand side, the symptomatic. So, of course, you go in here, get yourself cleaned up. Now, if we turn behind us, we have 2 of the hospital beds right here. 2 right here, 1 right here, and 1 right here. And then right here, just a small little table, just to make it look more like a med bay type of theme. Another Vault Boy poster, you know, I'll be taking your medication today. You know, obviously, trying to make it look like a medical room, of course. And with Solomon's supplies that came along with it, fits right on. Perfect. Now there's that first building. We showed you guys the tent already. Now if we move over here, we got a couple of trees here just to fit in with a little bit, and it doesn't look so empty around here. Now here's a little thing that I made. If you guys want to take this idea, go ahead. I would recommend this. This looks really cool, especially if you are in the Brotherhood yourself. So as you can see, I have this power armor statue here, which is the Hero of the Wasteland statue. But as you can see, you have the Brotherhood symbol right behind it, and that's what makes it look very different and very like brotherly. You know, it literally looks like it's part of it, but it's not. Just fuse it in together, no problem. See, it's like right in that statue, as you can see in the back of it. But it fits really perfect, seriously. I really like how the way it turned out. So I would recommend, if you ever want to like fuse anything with the statues just to make it look a little better, a little bit more creative, go ahead. I feel like it would be a really good idea to do that. All right, now let's move to the left-hand side right here. This is the second tent. Second tent, plain and simple. This is like the workout area for all the soldiers. So you just come in here, a little you know, workout benches here, poster, little flag here, and then 2 stash boxes just to not make it look so empty, you know, in the tent here. Radio station, gotta keep the radio playing right here. And then if you go here to the left hand side, I got my little, you know, this spot was a little empty, so I wanted to fit something in here. So of course I used this, so it doesn't look so empty. It actually looks really nice too. The plants makes it look better, doesn't look too bad. So I also added these poles right here. As you can see, I sticked it and fused it in right against each other, so it looks like it's one like pole, just to make it look like the bridge is not just like floating, you know. Yes, Solomon, I'm doing all right. All right, so now we move more to your left here. We got the first big building here. So let me show you guys. So when you first enter and you turn right, we got a poster here that has a guy with the power armor, you know, gotta make it look Brotherhoodly here. So, and then you turn left, we got a little like class going on here, a little briefing room here too. So the cool thing about the update with the camp, you have no problem with sticking things on the shelves as you used to, and it just made it easier, because before you used to have to like do like a glitch to be able to like put things in between the shelves, but now you can do it no problem. So I took advantage of doing that, and look how it turned out. It looks really cool. And yeah, just put a couple of stash boxes, little plushies, you know, just to make it look more stuffed in there. So there we go. A couple of chairs, put a mannequin, of course, just to make it look like it's more busy here, so not too lonely. Now if we go straight here, little symbol of Brotherhood. To your right, a Tinker's workbench, another freaking filing cabinet, and a stash box. I put a table here just to make it look more like stuffed and not too like empty. I put a couple of traps here just to also make it look like, oh, you know, they're working on like, you know, traps and weapons and stuff. Filing boxes in the back. Now if we head upstairs, we do have another briefing room. This time we are using the Brotherhood of Steel round table, and we also have the Appalachia map here just to make it look more complete. I also added the, of course, technology right here, the consoles, memory banks right here, all here. So it looks all connected. So now if we move on to the bridge, walk around slowly so you guys can take a look at that. And of course, this little outpost right here, this little wall, this little barricades, 2 barricades to cover the, so it's not like just, like I just covered it with the barricade so that way like you don't like accidentally just like walk out there, you know, just freaking fall. But yeah, here's the bridge outpost. Just walking through it one more time for you guys. You guys can take a look at it. You can look at it this way as well, the other way. Yeah, here you go. I added a turret up there as well, just for more protection. And then let's see. Let's head down here. I'm gonna head back. Now we're gonna move on to the next building here. So the next building is basically the building where everybody just usually sleeps, you know, stores everything here. It's pretty simple. I didn't add too much decor. I did have a limited of storage here for my camp, so I had to think wisely of what I was gonna use it for, and most of it went for like the building of the exterior. But if you look here, I added 4 beds, the rug in the middle, 2 Brotherhood stash boxes on each side, 1 lamp, and yep, that completes the look of this room. Just gonna show you guys one more time as we enter again. A little look to the right and a little look to the left. Oh, alright, moving on to the next part of the camp. So if we move past here, I have the cooking station right here in the corner, just to make it look more homey, and especially it matches the aesthetic of having basically 2 of the picnic tables right here on the side. Okay, so 2 picnic tables, a couple of lamps here hanging as well, just to give it more light, especially during the night. Cooking station, barricades on each side, 2 trees to make it more natural looking. So if you look here, I literally stacked these 2, damn, I forgot what it was called, but I stacked these 2 together and it literally made a tower, and it looks pretty cool because you can like put 2 turrets there and it will look even more cooler. So I like the look of how it looks when you stack it above each other. So it was pretty ambitious when stacking these 2 together. So if we move here to the right, now we're gonna head upstairs. We head upstairs. This is like a little hangout room, so that way you guys can come in, chill out here. I have a little pet lizard here in the corner. Scoreboard poster right there, another one over there. Little dresser right here, and of course a coffee machine. Gotta get energized. 2 couches on each side right here. Little fool's ball table. I was gonna call it pool table. Stash box, which of course I had to pick the one that looked like a library. You know, it makes it look way more homier. And of course, as you can see, my wallpaper is Brotherhood of Steel theme, and that definitely completes the look of making it look like a hangout room for sure as well. Radio right up there above the stash. Now if we back up, we're gonna go upstairs now. Now upstairs, I made it into like a weapon and ammo work area, okay? So first, when you enter, just want to show you guys how it looks. This is where I displayed some weapons here. I just want to show you guys here on the front side. I really like how it looks, especially with the wallpaper combined and then the displays of the weapons. I put a poster in the middle as well. Another stash box here. On here to your left, when we turn around, we have the Tinker's Workbench. 2 stash boxes. Now, what I like to do typically when I put stash boxes, I like to label them. So I labeled both of the stash boxes here ammo, and we got a weapons workbench. If you turn right, 2 more stash boxes. I also labeled them guns and mods, and as you can see with the labeling, it basically fits into the theme that this is where you work on your ammo and on your guns, and when you modify your guns as well. And of course I picked another poster where obviously it shows a weapon, you know, get the idea of it being a workbench for weapons and ammo. Little lamp here, and a couple more stash boxes in the shelf to make it look more stuffed as well again. I got a little my bear rug right here, so cute. Let's move on to the bridge. Alright, so for the bridge area, now this was a little difficult, but of course with the new update it made it way more easier to connect everything together. Looks a little funky, you know, I gotta fix some little details here to make it look more cleaner, more smoother. But this is what I have so far for my bridge. I do have it connected. So the bridge, it doesn't have like a corner, so I had to put in like a foundation here and 2 of the half walls to make it into a corner right here. So that's what I did to like makeshift the bridge here. So if you look up here, this is how it looks for the view from the bridge. Can't see from out here, but this is how it looks. Now, this is the 2nd floor, well actually the 3rd floor of the other building that we were earlier. So this is where you work on your armor, so your power armor and your regular armor. So when we first enter, we got a couple of stash boxes here, 2 stash boxes. They're both labeled armor, of course. And we got the armor's workbench right here in the middle. And the best part about this room is I wanted to make it look a bit different in the exterior, also in the interior of this room. So of course I made it more open by just basically making the walls more of a window type of wall. So I used the greenhouse walls, and it just made it look better because it doesn't look so enclosed, and you can see the outside better, and it gives a better view honestly, and more lighting, so I don't have to put like a lamp here necessarily as much. So anyways, this is how it looks from this side right here. As you can see, one more time, and then I'm just going to turn around so you guys can see the other side. So right here on the left hand side, I put a power armor for display, and of course I had to be Brotherhood as well to keep going with the theme. In the middle I have the scrap box, another stash box, and on the right is where you actually work on your power armor. I do have another mannequin here just to make it look, you know, more occupied, more busy. It doesn't look so lonely. And of course, just to make it fit into the theme by adding him, you know, giving him more armor as well, covering him. So yeah, that's that. There goes that room. I added this like shelter looking thing for the drone, and it just fits right into the camp. You know, it felt really empty not having anything up top on the roof, so I decided to just add that, and it completed the look. I mean, take a look at this. This is how it looks like on the outside one more time. Just gonna go around here, and yeah, you get to see how the armor area looks. See, it looks more open and everything. Yeah. And then as you can see from that building, I added a satellite. There. Now if you're wondering, let me show you the last part. I don't have any entrance for this room in particular, as you can see. I also don't have anything in here because I don't have like enough storage, but I also put a mannequin here and another bridge. Now of course this area you can't really go to. I basically closed it off so you can't really like go to that area. So this area, I made it just for like the looks, you know, to make it seem like, you know, right here there's like a busy area, busy room that you can go to, but you can't actually go to it, of course. Okay, so here, let me take you around here in the back side as well, for the back side of the camp. This side looks like in the back side, a couple of barricades here. This is how the building looks like in the back as well. And this building as well. And on this side. But yeah, he lands. But hopefully you guys, I'm gonna have to go attack that Portuguese. Get rid of him. Oh. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna go kill this Portuguese. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my camp tour as well. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go attack this guy now. So enjoy guys.